The question is, are you fans of the Transformers franchise? Because for me, the OG animated movie, godsend.
Right, so what you're saying is you have to see it to believe it.
Precisely. You got the touch, you got the power. That's just how the cookie crumbles. We've got to do fact of the day though. Page number 183, fact number
4.
After weekend house parties at Sandringham, King Edward VII insisted on weighing his guests to make sure they had actually eaten well.
Wow, that's really invasive, but I guess he's a good host.
That's exactly what I was thinking. A great minds think alike. I might actually have to implement that myself.
You know what? You're definitely like, no, have another plate. You haven't hit your quota.
No.
You haven't hit the quota. Have 2 plates.
You need to put on at least 4 kilos by the time we're done. And if you've not, that's an offence to me. That means you've not liked the food.
I've taken personal offence to that.
Not good. Not good at all. Hey, NarendraTheComic.
NONSENSEI.
Yes, the runner. We're going to be reacting to the first trailer for Transformers 1. It is essentially, as far as I know, an origin story of Optimus Prime, of Megatron, of all these other Autobots and Decepticons doing the business being good and being evil, because obviously in this world there's so much grey, but clearly the Autobots are good, the Decepticons are bad. It's in the name, Deception, Deception Con. It's a con of deception. Let's not go any further than that. But let's get to this trailer. Anyway, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, a lot of other people. Let's get to it. Let's go.
So, how long do you think we'll be here? I'm not talking to you.
You know what? We are so screwed.
Thought you weren't talking to me.
You two, come with me.
Oh!
Report to Waste Management.
Hi there, I'm B127. I'm actually working on some nicknames. The one I'm floating right now is Badassatron, which is actually pronounced Badassatron.
We're gonna call you B.
I know we're just lowly worker bots who can't even transform. Don't you want to see what's out there?
There's a reason no one goes to the surface. It's dangerous.
Why'd you bring jetpacks?
If we survive this, I'm gonna kill you.
I accept those terms.
The surface.
It's beautiful.
That's the right response.
You have proven yourself worthy. Take these and access your full potential.
Did he just give him the all-star?
See?
Oh no, they can transform now. Right.
Okay.
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
We can transform now.
On 3, 1. It's working! Where's my head?
How do we use these things?
Use the arrow there.
I need wheels.
Guys, that's not good.
We've got these powers for a reason. Let's use them.
We stand here together as one.
Whoa! I got a battle mask!
I can see that. B, these are not the bad guys.
Why did you cut the door?
What? No, it was already like that. Right?
Yeah, that's right. It was. Yeah, it was already like. Yeah, that's right.
You know, they gave a little bit of that Transformers flavor, but it definitely has a younger feel to it. With the comedy, with the slapstick, and I kind of like it.
It's very believable. These aren't the age-old Transformers. They're basically...
They don't know what's going on around them.
But it's so believable. All of that, they use the error, then being like, so what can we do now? Oh, we can transform! How would it have occurred to them otherwise?
I think Chris Hemsworth may have another giant role on his hands here. Because if he gets this right and this continues as a franchise, he's got a job for like 50 years.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. Peter Cullen has been the voice of Optimus Prime for 40 years. Maybe the baton has been passed effectively and efficiently to Chris Hemsworth here.
And I will say, I see that voice aging well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think fans will say, I like it. I like it a lot.
And I think the general cast is pretty well built out. I like Brian T. Henry. Scarlett Johansson, I'm not sure I love it as RC, but at the end of the day, maybe there's more to it than meets the eye, as was said in the trailer and I said before. But just be good. Because the Transformers movies, after 1 and 3, haven't been the greatest. Bumblebee was actually fun. Haley Steinfeld, John Cena. It was surprisingly well done. And on a low budget as well. That's how Transformers should be. You don't need a $250 million budget. Don't do it. Don't do it, because then you lose money. The last 3 Transformers films have lost money because they've been overspent on.
Straight.
So, spend less money, make better stuff, and then you'll make more money. Right?
Big brain.
Right?
Big brain
It's
stuff
not
there.
difficult, really. Just make something good. And people will say, I need to see that, because The Rise of the Beasts was not particularly great. Unfortunately, it was kind of shit.
It was trash.
And we walked into that movie saying, this is going to be fun. And then it just wasn't. And it was all over the place, shambolic. So, there's that. Just don't be as bad as that. But because this is an animation, and I think it has a different audience to the live-action versions of the Transformers, I see this being a mega hit.
Yeah. So do I. Mm-hmm. How much money we're talking, though?
I don't know what it cost. I'm going to think it cost 125 mil. But if it's good, this could crack 600 million.
I was going to say 550.
Oh, well, you're too close to me.
Too close.
You're too close.
Fine.
What can we do?
I'll say 500.
500.
Definitely making 500, though.
Definitely.
I think so.
Well, we'll find out in 8 months' time. It's coming out in September. We'll find out in 5 months' time. I can do math. The math isn't mathin'. The sleep isn't sleeping.